Daredevil is the man without fear, and I happen to love his black suit appearance. My introduction to Daredevil was the Netflix show back in 2015, and seeing Charlie Cox in that black suit in season 1 and him bringing it back in season 3 was and still is peak. So when I saw this Marvel Legends Daredevil wearing that black suit from the Man Without Fear comic line, I knew I needed it. As you all know, all good unboxings start with a box, and this one is simple yet gorgeous. We can see the figure behind that transparent plastic shell, and just at a quick glance, I'm thinking that this figure is also gonna be peak. Plus, he also comes with a cool little comic book. At the top, we see an awesome comic style banner with an image of the figure, and then Daredevil, the Man Without Fear is in huge text. On the left side in blue, there's an image of this exact suit pulled straight from the comic, and it looks so cool. On the back, we can see the rest of this Marvel Legends comic wave, although I am only interested in this Daredevil. But of course, in the comments, let me know which other ones look pretty cool. Underneath the image of the comic book cover, it states, "Blind lawyer Matt Murdock rescues a young girl from Kingpin's thugs, completing his transformation into Daredevil, the Man Without Fear." Of course, this packaging looks great, but now we need to get to that figure, and unfortunately, I don't think that this packaging will be reusable, unlike some of Hasbro's other releases. But hey, there's another cool image of Daredevil from the comic that was hidden before, so I guess ripping it up wasn't the worst thing in the world. But real quick, if you enjoy content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell to be notified when new content goes live. Now, let's get into it. I would be lying if I didn't say that this look for Daredevil is simple. He's just wearing a black hoodie, some black gloves, black sweatpants, even some black socks, and then a black mask over the top half of his face. But dang, he is styling on us with some of those white, maybe Adidas shoes, looking at the black logo on the side. This outfit does have some nice details though, and despite being simple, I just love it. The whole thing is a little wrinkly. We can see where the hoodie pocket is, along with the line work for the stretchy bottom section. That stretchy detail is also on the bottom of each leg for the sweatpants. The hood looks great, and the mask has some stretching details that leads to the knot in the back. Then of course, the leftover portion of the mask is a soft plastic material that just kind of hangs along the back. We can see Matt's blonde hair back here as well, and there's a dot of skin color on the back of the mask, which is unfortunate since it really stands out since the whole mask is black and then there's just one little dot. The part of Matt's face we can see is sculpted and detailed very well with a pretty chiseled looking chin. The front of the hoodie then has some strings that hang out of those little chrome pieces. As for the hands, out of the box the figure has a right open styled hand and a left closed fist. Then a swap out right closed fist, and a left and right gripping hand, although the right hand can double as a trigger finger hand if Daredevil really wants to work a little bit closer with the Punisher. Matt's a bit light on accessories here as he just gets his white billy club. It's accurate but very basic with just a sculpted grip, but it does get some real rope on the end. The included comic book looks good though. The comic cover looks amazing, although you can't really open it up or anything since it's just kind of like a plastic block. The back has a Hasbro logo and notes Marvel Legends series. Then the coolest detail, in my opinion at least, is the elevated pieces on the edge to represent staples in there to hold the comic together. Real quick, let's just look at this figure side by side with the Daredevil from Born Again. I wanted this black suit to kind of stand in for the Netflix black suit, and seeing these side by side shows me that I made a pretty smart choice. Matt borrowed a little something from the Punisher, and these two also just look great side by side. Now it's time to pose. For the first pose, I have Matt jumping down from a rooftop holding his billy club over his head. I tried recreating that one picture from the comics a little bit. The articulation on this figure though is pretty great for posing, but that's of course expected for most 1/12 scale figures. For the next pose, I managed to balance Matt on just one leg and then have him up in a pretty cool looking pose. Yeah, this figure is awesome. I am so happy I picked this figure up to add to my Marvel Legends Daredevil collection. It's a great representation of the black suit from any version of Daredevil, but for me, it fits in as a Netflix black suit. Yes, I know the Netflix show outfit is a bit different, and yes, this outfit and in turn the figure is very simple. It's just all black, and then of course there's just one billy club as the accessory and not really anywhere stored on the figure. But I still love it, and the inclusion of that little comic book is pretty awesome. So if you're a fan of any version of Daredevil, whether it's the comics or the Netflix show or even the Ben Affleck movie, I would say that this is a pretty awesome pickup. The only reason you wouldn't want it is if you just hate the black suit altogether, but you can see in the background I'm doing some additional poses and it just looks so cool. So I don't know how you could agree with that. But of course, let's talk about the Man Without Fear down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like and hit subscribe for much more content like this. Check out another Marvel Legends review on the channel, such as the Born Again Daredevil and Punisher. As always, thank you to the channel members. I look forward to talking to y'all again very soon, but until next time, stay 6 scale.